You don't need millionaire goals or to aspire to a lavish lifestyle in order to build an online income that works for you. But what you do need to do is to figure out a couple of things and to set a very intentional game plan in place for yourself that is fully in support of what you want out of your online earning and not what anyone else wants. And that's what we are going to talk about and unpackage inside of this video. I want you walking away from here feeling really, really clear about what you want and knowing that you absolutely can go for it. I'm finding so many women over 40 being disconnected from the reality of what they can get by earning online or deciding to start an online business because of a lot of the noise that's going on online. And so I wanted to put together a video, a dialogue, and have a conversation to share not only my own experiences from building a business from the age of 33 and now being 51 and working with a lot of other women that are over 40, realizing that compared to the girlies that might be in their 20s or early 30s, we want something different out of our business. And I want to talk to the woman that wants to get fully connected to identifying what those things are and then positioning yourself to go and get it. So one of the things that I've realized is that a lot of women over 40 that I'm coming in contact with and I'm seeing all over social media, they're not really even women that are looking for excess, but they're looking for enough. They're looking for money to cover shortfalls, to cover lost income, lost jobs. They're looking for money to help them in supplementing their retirement or to be able to retire altogether. And I'm not saying just because we're women over 40 that we don't aspire to more or that we are not welcoming to becoming a millionaire, accumulating wealth, or even becoming, wealthy and rich. But so many don't set their foot online with that aspiration. I'm seeing so many posts from women that talk about like their husband lost an income or lost a job or being close to getting cars repoed, or again, the bills not just making sense. This is not just coming from one woman or two women, but a lot of different stories that I hear that are very, very common, right? Or women where again, their kids are getting, older, empty nest is kicking in and they want something more for themselves and they don't aspire to become millionaires. They're really just looking for enough, for lack of better words. And for some households, that can mean supplementing an income, not having to worry about paying the bills, being able to, be a stay-at-home mom if that's, where you are in life right now, being able to make up for a shortfall, or being able to retire the way that you really want to retire. And this isn't dialogue for the sake of dialogue. Like these are the conversations in the post that are really being had, like online right now. If you were to really, really look, there is a side of the internet where everything is not about the luxury lifestyle or the laptop lifestyle or, starting a business so that, we can become a millionaire or so that we can drive the Bentleys. There's a whole side of the internet where again, women are like, if I could just, like write that down, like if I could just. And so it's not about the excess, but it is about enough for a lot of women. I'm going to share a couple of things here that will tie this together and hopefully get you to look at this a lot differently and maybe in a more vivid way. I had a mentor quite a few years ago and she encouraged us to think about the number $372,000. And the reason why she dropped that number off to us is she said the reality is that most people will not go on, right, again, to earn the millions like we hear talk about a lot so much online. But she said $372,000, it's enough where you can actually run a business without having to worry about employees. It's enough where you can run a business where you're not worried about getting in trouble with the IRS. It's enough where after you pay your taxes, right, that you actually have an ample enough left over for you to be able to, have options, have choices, and to have a more expansive life than if you were working, a 9-to-5 job. Literally it is enough. And I will tell you the truth, that number has always stuck in my head. $372,000. And I gave it a lot of thought. I remember when I first came online, while I was still working full-time as a nurse, I can remember so vividly, right? I said, if I can just get to a point where the money that I'm making online will just allow me to go and get my nails done every 2 weeks without it being a big drama or being a big production or feeling like I'm robbing Peter or having to keep it from my husband or again, making it it's such a big deal, that would be awesome. And it's not that's all that I aspire to, but I knew that if I could get to a place of being able to do that, then it meant my business and my online income was moving in the right direction. It means that clearly there was discretionary income. And I think for a lot of people, they just need that sign of life that I can actually begin to create this surplus, that I can actually come online and I can begin to make something happen for myself. And what I've seen is that when women come online, specifically over 40, because these are a lot of the stories that I'm seeing, and they start with the mindset of, if I could just, a lot of these women do look up and they end up earning, right, way more than they set their sights on. And I truly believe it's because they're not forcing it, that they're doing it for the right reasons. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that in this video, because it's not about the cliche goals. It's not about wanting what other people want for the allure of wanting what other people want or what you think is acceptable by internet standards, but it's really deciding to get in tune and in touch with what it is that you want, why you want it, and getting very intentional about building a business that's going to allow you to be able to bring that on. I read a book before, and it brought up a really, really interesting point. And at the time that I read it, it was describing me. And it talked about how one of the most exhaustive personality types is the personality that's constantly striving, because nothing is ever enough, right? There's always more, right? You never give yourself room to breathe and to enjoy like the fruits of your labor, because you're always striving for something more. And it's like a lot of these things that I'm seeing online now, I'm understanding why women are saying things like the soft life, right? I want a quiet business. I want something that's calm. But I think we've got to do a little bit better than just saying like soft life, calm, quiet. But what does that really mean? And that's where it comes down to getting really intentional about what it is that you want, why you want it, and how, right, you want to go and get it. Because just like working a job, right, you might want to earn $32 an hour, but are you really open to doing anything in order to do that? Would you become a mechanic, right, in order to make $32 an hour or $50 an hour? No, right? So online, it's the exact same thing. You got to know what it is that you want, right? Why do you want this? So much deeper than just the cliche, what is your why? But literally, why do you want this sum of money? And then what are you willing to give in exchange, or what are you willing to do to actually get it? Most women cannot even connect with all of a sudden having a business that pays them $1 million. We all joke about it, and of course we would all love it, but for many of us it's not enough to drive us to do the things on a daily basis, because the things that we actually want don't even require $1 million business. I want you to really, really give that some thought. One of the first things that we have to be willing to do is to disconnect from the messaging that we do see on social media, and to allow ourselves to either get around people or in circles or in communities where, again, there's a likeness, where the people that you are surrounding yourself with are all kind of like gunning for the same kind of goals. One of the things that I did for myself 2 years ago is I got really, really clear and intentional and real about where I wanted my business to take me in that particular season. And in that particular season, I was struggling with the business model that I was trying to pivot out of. And that particular business model had me doing a lot and the money not making sense. So the bills weren't making sense, and I was not where I should have been financially in my own business. And the very first goal that I made for myself, I said something very similar to my nail story. As I said, I want to just simply wake up on the first of every month and to know that all the money is already there to pay the bills. Meaning I can sit down on the first, right, plan out or write out or schedule out all the bills, and to know the money was already there. The next month, that is what became real in my business. I was able to do that. And then about 2 months after that, I look up and I was in a place in my business where I was 3 months ahead of my bills. Why? Because for me, I gave every single dollar meaning. I gave the reason for why I was making sales, the reason for why I was showing up, the reason for why I was growing my business. I didn't make it about buying a yacht or the next vacation or anything that was, again, anything that didn't connect me and get me really, really excited and dialed in, right? I bought into like exactly why I want to do this. And I literally, it's like every single dollar had meaning. And I knew that if I earned X amount of dollars, right, the bills for the month were paid. If I earned this amount of money, right, that would go for 2 months of bills. And I look up, right, and again, 3 months of bills just sitting there. And I want you to think about that for a second. What connects more with you? Looking at your bank account and realizing that, your living expenses for 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months are just sitting there, right? Or the idea of $1 million. Not what sounds better, like not what would you want if you could just snap a finger and I Dream of Genie can make it real, but no, like really, what can you see for yourself? What gets you more excited? What moves you more? What drives you to say, you know what, I'm going to get my online income started. I'm going to start this business and I'm going to see it through, because if I could just make that happen, like then who knows what other doors might be open for us. This is the dialogue, the conversation, and the realness that's not had enough online, because everything out there, if you're on the wrong side of the internet, is pointing towards, right, first class flights, going to Dubai, driving the Bentley. Again, all of these things that are really nice to have if you want them, but if you don't aspire to them and you can't connect with the messaging behind it, right, you can't connect with your why. And again, all of this now, it becomes disconnected, right, where again, you can't see it possible for yourself. Therefore, going for it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So you've got to decide to get really, really connected to like what you want out of this. And again, if it's a surplus, if it's a shortfall you're trying to make up, if it's X amount of dollars so that you can retire comfortably, if it's to make up for a lost income, get really in tune and in touch with like, what is that amount, right? And when I say visualize it, I don't mean it in a woohoo way, but like literally, like if that was suddenly your reality every single month in your bank account, again, you should instantly start to feel a different way. Right? And that feeling can be enough to drive you to start doing the things that will help you create the income to make that real for yourself. As long as you stay disconnected from, again, the reality of what you want, everything outside of that's going to have you striving, right? Doing things for the wrong reason. You're going to be disconnected and you're going to end up quitting, giving up, and walking away from all of this because in your mind, right, this is all about something so much bigger than what you want for yourself. And I will tell you from personal experience, because I've experienced both sides of this, but a business that covers your bills, that provides for options and gives you choices, and that grows steadily can be a lot more life-changing and transforming than a business where you're constantly chasing, where again, you're in and out of good times and bad times. And again, where you just don't know what's happening. And a lot of times that happens because we get disconnected from why we are actually doing what we are doing. Like, why did I elect to come online and to start earning? Like, why am I actually doing this? And I'm telling you, if you want something steady, again, you're 40 and over and you're not about the volatility, like you don't want to bring on additional volatility. Like businesses are already very volatile. Right? But you can decide to create a business where it can be more steady, where it actually can be sustainable, where it doesn't take so much to manage and to man, right? That can again provide for the lifestyle, right? That you want for yourself. And for so many people, it is things like paying the bills, knowing the bills are paid every single month, that you're months ahead, right? That you have that emergency savings. And then outside of that, that you can create options, that you have choices, that again, money is not the reason for why you're saying yes and no to everything, that money really, really gets to be a resource and a tool and not something that you find yourself constantly striving for. Setting your business up like this is way more sustainable than constantly chasing a number that's not even yours. I want you to really think about that. Again, it's not even yours. You don't even want it, but because everything on Instagram points to, right, like you're nothing if you don't have $1 million business, or what have you been doing with your life if your business or your income doesn't look like this, instead of like forcing yourself into shame because of everything that's out there. Again, decide to build something sustainable based upon what you really want, and always knowing that the number that you're focused on every single day, every week, every month, or every year is a number and an outcome and a desire that is truly yours, right? And not for the gram or not for the internet. And I'll tell you something I'm finding very interesting is that so many stories of women that are now experiencing $20,000 months and even $40,000 months and even more is the fact that they didn't set their sights on that. They set their sights on, again, making up for a shortfall. Like literally they started their online income for a need, right? Not a luxury. But because they built their business truly connected to the reason for why they were here, right? They actually did the work that allowed their business to experience, right, elevated income. I think that's amazing because now that's coming from a place where you're not striving for it, but it's an outcome that's happening because you're so dialed into the reason for why you're doing this that, again, I believe momentum kicks in. And that's when, again, those elevated type of numbers begin to happen, right? For a lot of, and I say really, really good people, because I really believe like they're doing it for the right reason. And by doing it for the right reason, again, you're not experiencing burnout. You're not striving, right? But you're doing something that feels so good because it's supporting what you want, right? As a business, you're helping other people. And as a natural byproduct, your business just keeps growing. All right, so I want to give you just 4 things to do as you're walking away from this video. Number 1, I want you to know what you want and why. Okay. Number 2, find the income streams and way of earning that satisfies that. All right. It's really, really hard to lock in on a style of earning or a way of starting a business, right? If you don't know it's going to support what it is that you want and why. Okay. Number 3, stay connected with people who support that and are also like-minded. And then number 4, disconnect from all of those that make you feel like your goals are not big enough or that they are wrong. If you find yourself constantly day in and day out comparing yourself, feeling like you are not enough, feeling like you are a failure, feeling like you're doing this for all the wrong reasons, you need to start recognizing what accounts or what people are making you feel that way, and you need to unfriend, you need to, disconnect. You need to create an environment for yourself that's truly conducive and supportive for the outcome that you want for yourself, because you've got to make up your mind that you're in this for the long haul. And anything that depletes your energy or gets you feeling like, why am I even trying? Like, I'm never going to have that, or like, that's never going to be me. Those things do not serve you, and they will take you out of the game. If you would love additional help and navigation, I'm going to drop the community that I am personally leveraging that is providing so much help and so much guidance in helping me to navigate this season of my life and my business. I'll drop it down below in the description. You're going to learn how to identify what is the perfect income path for you with where you are in life right now, your personality type, and what you want to get out of that. You can take that quiz completely for free. And then again, you can also learn about the community that I am leveraging that teaches 20 different ways of earning online. That comes with full support, all of the training, all of the resources, and the bomb community to help you stay locked in and to stay around like-minded people that are all going for the same kind of goals and outcomes. So many of the success stories and the examples that I shared in this video are coming from women that are directly from this community and that have been able to benefit from this community to help them in getting started with earning and even helping them to, for lack of better words, like level up and elevate their earnings as they go. I look so forward to seeing you in my next video, and I hope that this video gives you the permission to start defining success in a way that empowers you and that does not deplete you and allows you to get out of this exactly what you desire. God bless you, and I'll see you in my next video.